Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. This video will be the first video in my Rivals at War Firefight series. So, if you don't know how this works compared to the other Rival at War games, or if you don't know anything about this is made by Hothead Games, and they make all the big win sports games, and they make Rivals at War games. So, it's sort of the same thing as Big Win if you've played that, but as you can see on the screen, this is just a little explanation of how you play the game, so I'm not going to waste your time and say it myself. But yeah, pretty much, compared to the other games that they have put out, you can actually be on the squad and play as one of the players. As you see, this is just like the training session of me going after a couple other players, and as you see in the top left, there is the score counter pretty much, and yeah, so once you get that up to 100 by holding the base down for as long as you need to, then your team wins that mission or operation. So this is just my basic team right here. And one thing that's also different is when you first open up the packs, okay? One thing is your team doesn't start off with any chemistry usually. Like in the other games, like I forget what it's called, it's not the Space Rivals at War, it's the other one. You get to pick a country, and when you pick that country, then your team is all from that country, and you can start off with a 5 on your level of, like, team unity or whatever. I don't know if that's what it's called, but on this game, you start off with, like, random. They just give you a whole bunch of random players. They just spawn them in from the cards. And as you can see, my team here all went to the left, and I would like to go to the right so that way I can flank. And yeah, the main goal of this game pretty much is to upgrade your team and beat other teams by holding down the base, which is that little yellow thing that'll turn to your color or the enemy's color depending on who's in there. Now let's talk about the color a little bit. So the blue team is a good side, the team that's trying to defend. I don't know if that's always the good side, but they're the team that's trying to defend. The red team is the offensive team, so they are trying to get in there and pretty much nuke the area. Yeah, you can level up your players by giving them like new guns and different weapons. You can also give your players like new badges, new helmets, and just like cool things like that to help your team grow. And as you can see to the left of our name, which I name myself Shot Squad because we're Real Shot Gaming, it gives you a number that's like your team rating. If you play Madden, you know, like your team overall. That's pretty much what this is, except for War. So you want to get that as high as possible. And right here, I'm just going to do some team upgrading, buy some packs, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much your team overall. You want to get that as high as possible, and how you can do that is by leveling up and then adding these new players in. As you can see, some of these players here are that I just got. Say like a sniper, I'm pretty sure you have to be level 9 or 10 to be able to even use that card. That's one thing that I don't like about this game, but it does keep you playing and wants you to get better, so that way you could get better and better players. It gives you that want to level up so that way you can use better players. And these are the badges I was talking about. You can customize those to your liking. And I'm just going to try to go through so much in this first video. It's only like 12 minutes, so. Then you can get these things called tours, which are like contracts, which will keep your players on your team, your soldiers. Sorry, I keep saying players. It will keep your soldiers on your team for longer. Then you can get these things here, which are like skill boosts. So, as you see to the right of most players, there are these little like empty slots. Yeah, you see them on the right of their card. Some of them have like a little indication like you can add something here, as you see on my team commander Graham. That means I can upgrade him, and that will help upgrade their overall, which can eventually upgrade your team overall. So that's pretty much what those do. Yeah, but the main point of this game is to just have fun, chill out, make some cool kills, upgrade your team. But what I will be trying to do in this series is get as good as I can in the shortest amount of time possible. So if I can get really good in a very short amount of time, then you guys hopefully will keep coming back more and more and more. And yeah, I forgot to mention this in the beginning. It was completely off topic, but yeah, I want to go for 15 likes on all of my videos from now on. If I get 15 likes, I'll raise it up. And yeah, I'll be super excited if we can get 15 likes in our videos. And yeah, but I'm sorry that I haven't posted in a while. I've been really wanting to get something so I can screen record my iPhone, and me and my brother finally found out a way to do this. This is actually my brother's idea. He found out how to do this, which I'm really happy about that, guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope to see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, and comment for more. I'm out.